Africa is entering an era of unprecedented transformation. Across the continent, ambitious megaprojects are redefining economies, creating jobs, and showcasing the ingenuity of African nations. These ventures, ranging from futuristic cities to game-changing energy projects, embody Africa's vision for a sustainable and prosperous future.
Across the vast landscapes of Africa, a quiet revolution is unfolding. From glittering new cities rising in the desert to massive energy corridors and cross-continental railways, the continent is transforming faster than ever before. Once dismissed as the world's sleeping giant, Africa is now awakening with ambition and purpose, backed by over $400 billion in mega projects designed to reshape its future and redefine its role in the global order. This is not the Africa of the past. This is the new Africa, modern, innovative, and determined to lead. For decades, Africa's development story was written by others. But today, Africans are taking control of their narrative, building cities, power grids, highways, and tech hubs that reflect a bold vision for the future. The African Union's Agenda 2063 envisions a continent that is united, prosperous, and globally competitive. To achieve this, nations are investing in large-scale infrastructure, the kind that connects countries, powers industries, and lifts millions out of poverty. From the sands of the Sahara to the shores of the Cape, construction cranes, solar farms, and modern railways are transforming skylines. It's a renaissance fueled by innovation, foreign partnerships, and homegrown ingenuity. Energy lies at the heart of Africa's transformation. Without it, no industry can grow, and no economy can thrive. Enter the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, a $5 billion hydroelectric project on the Blue Nile. Once completed, it will generate more than 6,000 megawatts of power, making it the largest dam in Africa, and a symbol of the continent's determination to control its own resources. In North Africa, Morocco is leading a green revolution with its Noor Solar Complex, one of the world's largest concentrated solar power plants, capable of lighting millions of homes. In South Africa, massive wine corridors and solar grids are replacing coal. And across the Sahel, the Desert to Power initiative, backed by the African Development Bank, aims to generate 10 gigawatts of clean energy for 250 million people. The future of African power is renewable, regional, and revolutionary. No continent can rise without connectivity. That's the goal behind projects like the Lapset Corridor, a $25 billion network linking Kenya, Ethiopia, and South Sudan through highways, railways, and pipelines. It's Africa's largest infrastructure project, designed to open landlocked economies and create trade routes rivaling Asia's Silk Road. In Nigeria, the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway stretches over 700 kilometers along the Atlantic coast, a lifeline for trade and tourism. Meanwhile, Egypt is building a new administrative capital, a futuristic metropolis east of Cairo, with skyscrapers, smart grids, and Africa's tallest tower. And in West Africa, the Trans-West African Highway connects more than a dozen countries, integrating economies and creating one of the most ambitious regional transport systems in the world. These are not just roads and bridges, they are the arteries of Africa's new economic bloodstream. Africa is urbanizing faster than any other region on Earth. By 2050, more than 1.5 billion Africans will live in cities. To prepare for this surge, countries are building futuristic urban megaprojects that rival the world's most advanced cities. In Nigeria, Eco Atlantic City rises on reclaimed land off the coast of Lagos, a $6 billion development designed to house 250,000 people and resist rising sea levels. In Senegal, Diamni Audio Lake City is redefining smart urban planning, integrating green transport, solar power, and digital infrastructure. In Egypt, the new administrative capital features Africa's tallest skyscraper, the iconic tower, standing as a symbol of a nation looking forward. And in Rwanda, Kigali Innovation City is merging education, research, and business into a hub for tech entrepreneurship across the continent. These cities are not copies of the West, they are models of a uniquely African future. Africa's markets are expanding, and so are its transport networks. The standard gauge railway in Kenya, built with Chinese and Kenyan collaboration, connects Nairobi to Mombasa, cutting travel time in half and boosting trade. In West Africa, Nigeria's Lagos-Ibadan railway forms part of a continental rail system that could one day connect the Atlantic to the Indian Ocean. The Abidjan-Lagos corridor, stretching across 5 countries, is set to become one of the busiest trade highways on the continent. And in East Africa, the Addis Ababa-Djibouti railway provides a crucial trade lifeline to the Red Sea. Together, these networks are laying the groundwork for the African Continental Free Trade Area (AFCFTA), the world's largest trade bloc by population, connecting 1.3 billion people. This is not just infrastructure, it's integration in motion. Beyond steel and concrete, Africa's transformation is digital. In Kenya, the Silicon Savannah continues to lead innovation with mobile banking systems like M-Pesa, revolutionizing finance across the continent. In Nigeria, tech startups in Lagos-Ibadan Valley are attracting billions in venture capital funding. Rwanda's investment in 5G networks and drone delivery technology has positioned it as one of the world's most digitally connected nations. The Konza Technopolis in Kenya, often called Africa's Silicon Valley, is a $14 billion smart city that will host research centers, universities, and data hubs. As the global economy shifts toward technology, Africa is not watching from the sidelines, it's coding its own destiny. Africa's mega projects also address one of humanity's greatest challenges: sustainability. The Great Green Wall, a $8 billion environmental project stretching across 8,000 kilometers from Senegal to Djibouti, aims to combat desertification and restore degraded land. In southern Africa, vast irrigation projects are turning arid land into farmland, while in Ethiopia and Sudan, hydroagriculture systems are increasing food security. The Lake Chad Restoration Project is another key effort, designed to save one of Africa's most vital ecosystems, and the livelihoods of 30 million people who depend on it. These projects are more than development, they are about survival and climate justice. Africa's $400 billion transformation is not just national, it's continental. Through the African Continental Free Trade Area (AFCFTA), 54 countries have agreed to eliminate tariffs and barriers, creating a single market worth $3.4 trillion. This integration is being powered by mega projects, energy corridors, digital highways, and logistics networks linking the north to the south and east to west. For the first time, Africa is building for itself, connecting nations to one another rather than outward to colonial trade routes. It's the foundation for a new Pan-African century. Europe, China, the US, and the Gulf states are all vying to invest in Africa's new growth story. China continues to fund massive infrastructure under its Belt and Road Initiative. The European Union is countering with its Global Gateway, pledging tens of billions for sustainable projects. The US, through initiatives like Prosper Africa, is supporting digital and energy ventures. Meanwhile, Africa itself is asserting control, demanding fair partnerships, transparency, and shared ownership. In this competition for investment, Africa's greatest advantage is choice. The journey is far from over. Challenges remain. Debt, corruption, instability, and inequality still pose significant hurdles, but the direction is clear. From Dakar to Dar es Salaam, from Cairo to Cape Town, Africa's infrastructure and innovation boom is reshaping not just the continent, but the world. By 2050, Africa's population will surpass 2.5 billion, its cities will double in size, and its economy could rival Asia's in scale. The projects being built today, roads, dams, satellites, and smart grids, are the backbone of that future. Africa is not just catching up, it's moving ahead. The $400 billion in mega projects spreading across the continent signal the dawn of a new era, one of independence, confidence, and innovation. From the tallest towers to the longest bridges, from desert solar farms to underwater data cables, Africa is building its destiny with its own hands. The world is watching, and for once, it's looking up to Africa. Because the future of energy, trade, and technology may no longer be written in the West or East, it's being built right now, in Africa,